Good morning and happy April. It is the first day of April. It is, let's read our sentence. Today is
I'm going to go closer.
Wednesday, April 1st, 2020. Our first grader of the week is still Mia. Let's talk a little bit about our calendar. There's not much on it because we're not here, but we do have a birthday tomorrow for Christopher. Still on Fridays, I'm planning on, when I remember, to wear my Hilltop shirt, so you can do it as well. And then next week we have spring break, so there won't be any videos, but you can still do stuff, catch up on things that you didn't finish. And then we have the rest of our first grader. Christopher will be after spring break, plus we have Easter, and then Iris, and then Silas. So we'll have some different things, friends putting that on, coming to get their posters, and then of course Earth Day. So those are the things that are officially happening in April. Hopefully your calendar is filled with things to do at home. All right, let's move on to our math binder. Nope.
Days.
Stopping here. How many days we've been in school? 134. So the 100, 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. As soon as we get our group of 10, we'll get another rod. All right. Before you get to even this, if you have not taken out your March things, which is your calendar, anything that had to do with March, the tally mark, the weather, the poem, and the song, take that out now, put in your April things, so we can do that, because that's what's going to be behind these pages. All right, pause it if you need to do that. Moving on. 134, find the 4, make sure you have 4 stickers so they match, and we'll keep going. I'll find my black marker, because on Wormy's page, we're going to do the same number. We're tracing today, tracing 134.
You're getting good at writing sideways, Mrs. Anderson.
It's about practice. Keep track of the tooth. Let me know if you've lost any. Our new month, check it out. I was busy last night. I wanted to color it right away. So today, we're starting with a blank calendar. The first begins on a Wednesday. So find Wednesday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and you're going to write a number 1 on Wednesday. That is today. It's so weird seeing an empty one.
I know, I was just
so
thinking. I'm like, you don't put any numbers on there?
I know, nope, because we've had lots of practice.
Go K1 kids.
Make sure you find it on the Wednesday. That's the tricky part. It doesn't start over here. All right, April tally is empty. It's our first day in April, so find a place to put your 1 tally mark. And the same with the weather. Check what it is outside.
It's supposed to be pretty nice this week.
I know. It's looking for good weather. Nice time to play outside. So check your weather. Pause it if you need to, if you're not near a window to do that. And this is the same one that we had before. So if you took that out, the daily number sentence, find it in that March packet so we can continue to find Wednesday. If you can't find it, just put in a new one and we'll move on to Wednesday. So we're going to come over here to the wall, our board. And I've got a new one up, started with blue this time. How many blue do I have? We know on the top, there's always 5, so you can count on 5 and 1 more is 6, plus how many do we have of red? 3, if you saw that. So how many altogether? You can count them, you could just know it, mental math, or you can say, hey, 1's missing on my 10 frame, what's 1 less than 10? And if you think 9, you are correct. So 6, let's say it together. 6 plus 3 equals 9. All right, so let's do that on our work here. Started with blue. How many blue did I start with? Do you remember? We filled up the top, which is 5, and 1 more. So that gives us 6. And then we had 3 red. 6 plus 3 equals 9. And if you look at this, 6 was the same. 3 was 1 more than 2, so look at that. 8 is 1 more.
Oh, look though.
9 is 1
Go
more.
7, 8, 9.
Oh, I wonder what tomorrow's might be. You never know, but I won't be able to go to the last one because I don't have 11 on our 10 frame. But very cool observation, Miss Kathy. I wonder if anyone else noticed. All right, let's move on to how much is it. Today we are buying a baseball. A baseball for 41 cents. Think about the ways that you can make 41 cents while I get my money. You can use dimes, you can use nickels. Maybe you want to be tricky and use a quarter. I'm going to show you what you would do if you had a quarter, because that's probably one that someone won't think of. How much is a quarter? 25 cents if you said that. So I'm going to do a nickels with my quarter. Now I want to get to 40 cents. So 20 to start with. So 25, 30, counting by fives, 35, 40. So here it is 25, 30, 35, 40. And then what do I need to get to 41 cents? What equals 1? If you said a penny, you've got it. So there is one way to make 41 cents. Another way would be pennies or dimes. Think about that way. So I'm going to draw I'm just going to do it all red. My baseball, it has kind of like that, and it's 41 cents. Don't forget the cent sign. And on here, I'm going to use the dimes. How many dimes would I need? So there's 10, 20, 30, 40, and then the same amount of pennies, just 1 penny. 41 cents. All right, we have a new poem because it's a new month. Look, I was busy coloring again. So April has to do with a place in Spain, or Old Bombay, which is now called Mumbai. And that's what the castle, the buildings are in the back to talk about. So let's read it. In April, I will go away to far off Spain or Old Bombay and dream about, you guessed it, hot soup all day. Oh my, oh once, oh my, oh twice, oh my, oh chicken soup with rice. So keep practicing that, because at some point I will stop saying it so you can just do it on your own once you've got it. All right.
Mrs. Anderson gets to sing.
I do get to sing all by myself, and this is a high one. So as you can see where it has here we're going to spell it, and I've already filled in the missing one, so if you don't see that as we sing it, you can fill it in. So it's to the tune of The More We Get Together. All right, here we go. Let's see how high or low I can get. O-A-P-R-I-L, it's April, it's April. O-A-P-R-I-L, it's April, my friends. When green leaves are showing and flowers are growing. O-A-P-R-I-L, it's April, my friends. Started on the right note.
Nice job, Mrs. Anderson.
All right, so on here you'll notice I started, you're going to be, because spring is happening, if you haven't seen any flowers coming out yet, our tulips are coming out in front of the school, so maybe around your neighborhood you'll see that, but they start off as seeds. So that's what I started with. We're going to draw a picture of how a flower grows. So the first step is planting your seeds. You notice I did my ground all the way through, and then as I do each one, probably not every day, but I'll figure it out. I have 4 days to figure it out when I'm going to do it. So right now you can start with the seeds and the sky. Filled in my whole spot. All right, first grade. Let's get on with you.
Ooh, it's a new one.
It is, and we have some different things. So you are going to need your 200 chart. So find that. If it's not in your book already, I did send it with the packet. Otherwise, I believe it's also on the website. So you'll want that. It'll help with later on. All right, so today is Wednesday, April. So you're going to be writing the abbreviations just like we did for March. Wednesday, April 1st, 2020. Now we have a new code date. March was the month, the third month. So April is, which one do you think? 4-1-20. Is one an odd or an even? I'll let you figure that one out. Then you're going to write today's date in number words. So last time it was the days of how many have been in school. Now you're writing 1. That's the hardest one to do because it doesn't sound. So you just have to know how to spell it.
Well, do they write the whole date or just
the date,
number?
the today's date. So the one that's in the box. So we're starting out small, which is good.
That's nice.
And then how many days in school is the money. So we've been in school for 134. So this is going to be $1. You're going to put a decimal right after the 1.
Ooh.
So $1.34. This one gets tricky. We know right away $1. So I'm going to do 1, but 34 cents, I'll let you figure out the rest. You can do 4 quarters if you want, or another way to make $1. But from now on, for April, we're always going to have $1.34. All right, so again, today's number in school, 134. This is where you're going to need your 200 chart. I'm going to put this over here. If you're using the one that's laminated, and I'm going to move this, sorry for my arm in the way. If you have the one that's laminated, you can use, if you have an expo marker at home, it will help because you can find today's number on here, 134. Now I'm going to circle it. If my thing will work. There we go. 134. And that's going to help us because not one more or one less. Now you're doing 2 more. So find 134 and go forward to 136. And you might be able to know this in your brain, which is good. Mental math is what you need, but that's our goal to get there. And then 2 less. 1, 2, 132. And then the same is up here, 10 less, 10 more. And you can use your chart if you need to, or you might know it already. So that's the new, this is the other new thing. So these 3 are all new, just turned a little bit differently. And then this is the same thing, 134. In the base 10 blocks, you're going to show it using the flat and the rods and the units. And that is it. Remember, next week is spring break, so there won't be any videos. But otherwise, have fun, enjoy your family, and we'll see you on the next one.